What's going on, everybody? My name is MT, and welcome back to Nerd Herd, a show where I just talk about nerd stuff, and either you care about it, or you don't care. And guys, there are 3 things in this world that make me teary-eyed almost to the point of having really salty cheeks, and those 3 things are pancakes, because pancakes are delicious, 2, the Disney Channel original movie True Confessions, because Shia LaBeouf, I'm so sorry, and 3, receiving fan art. And before I start this video, I would be stupid and ungrateful if I did not give my good Twitter friend, Kai Pies, a shout out for making this amazingly awesome picture of Batman eating Superman for the protein. A picture that would not exist if I were a person that did not say psychologically concerning things on the internet. Thank you so much, Mr. Kai. I love this so much. And everybody, if you don't already follow Mr. Kai Pies on Twitter, please follow him there and tell him I sent you, because he's a great guy. Also on YouTube. He also has YouTube stuff. And if you guys ever want to make like random fan art for me, please send it to me on Twitter, because fan art is awesome. This is literally like the 2nd week in a row that I've gotten some, and it's like the most unbelievable thing in the world, so of course I would want more, damn it! Give me some more fan art! I don't care if you don't know how to draw! Just draw a stick figure, send it to me on Twitter, @Mastertainment! Do it! I'm just kidding, no pressure. If I don't get any more fan art, I'll just kill myself. Just kidding, I'm not advocating suicide. Just don't do that. Suicide is not a joke, unless you're the Joker in the Suicide Squad, yeah. That transition didn't make any sense, but hey look! It's Jared Leto, walking down the street, trying his absolute best to conceal his green hair from the world. There he is, with short, green hair, looking like Captain Planet, or that one theater girl you knew in high school. And if you like green hair, you probably like green screens! That also didn't make any sense. I suck at transitions today. It is yet another set photo from Bryan Singer's upcoming XMen Apocalypse film. And there's nothing really special here. Just Storm, sitting on fake rocks, thinking about pyramids and wondering if the new Fantastic Four movie sucks or not, probably. Well, Storm, if you're worried about Johnny Storm and friends, you should be, because Miles Teller, Mr. Fantastic himself, has openly said that the movie will most likely not be well received by critics. Miles Teller said, quote, "We tried to make something coming from a more dramatic standpoint, so we are hoping that people enjoy it and recognize that we're trying to do something original. Rarely are films of this size critically well received. This is not a movie we're going to go on Rotten Tomatoes and it's going to be at 80 or 90%. We did try to do something more than soulless popcorn action." Which basically means, yeah, we try to make our movie not suck, but doing that made it suck, so we're sorry. But hey, we have Kate Mara, huh? You like Kate Mara? She's got some nice face. But that doesn't matter, because we all know the internet's gonna be like, oh, the Fantastic Four sucks because they made the Human Torch black. They should have cast Caitlyn Jenner or Cecil the Lion, but Cecil is dead, and that's probably the Human Torch's fault too, because he's black. You can't trust them, they're all murderers. So yeah, the upcoming Fantastic Four movie might not be that great, but it's not gonna be as bad as the Resident Evil series, which is getting actress Ali Larter back for what they are calling the final chapter of the Resident Evil series. Thank God! Thank you so much! The final chapter of a book that I hope nobody ever has to read again, ever, because it has nothing to do with the original source material. I remember one time I was at the mall and I noticed somebody noticing a Resident Evil video game poster, and they were like, "Wait, is this a video game for the movie?" And I was like, you better not speak ever again. I never want to hear words come out of your mouth again. And I strangled them, and I went to jail. Now I got a tattoo on my nipple. You want to see? Just kidding, I don't have a tattoo on my nipple. What would you tattoo on your nipple? And if you're wondering where Bruce Banner went at the end of Age of Ultron, I'm here to tell you that I don't know. But I do know that our favorite green murder machine has been spotted on the set of Captain America Civil War. Mark Ruffalo has been spotted shooting scenes alongside Captain America and Falcon, which kind of implies that he's on their side. I mean, you know, unless he's spying on them for Tony Stark, which, you know, would be completely possible, because if there's one thing we all know about the Incredible Hulk, is that he is the very soul of stealth and espionage. Just kidding. That'd be terrible. And speaking of Civil War, if you're expecting a lame 30-second Spider-Man cameo or a 3-minute dance sequence, then I would like to personally apologize for the news that is about to follow, and for the 3-minute dance sequence from Spider-Man 3. I mean, I know that I'm not responsible for that dance scene being in that terrible movie, but I know for damn sure that I should have tried to stop it. We are all responsible for that nonsense. Rumor has it that Spidey is going to be in multiple scenes in the movie, and one of those scenes is going to be a super amazing fight scene that everybody is apparently going to love because it's going to be dorky and unlike any big screen superhero fight ever seen on the big screen superhero fight big screen. So it looks like we don't have to wait till his 2017 solo film to see Spider-Man's personality, which is great. And what's even greater is that there's a rumor going around that the new Spider-Man villain's main enemy in the new movie is going to be none other than Kraven the Hunter, one of Spider-Man's greatest enemies, a man who would probably murder Cecil the Lion and his entire family, Cecil's cousins, everybody that has to do with Cecil, and then skin them and then wear their skin as underwear. And me personally, I think having Kraven as the solo film's main villain is an amazing choice, especially if Peter Parker's identity is revealed during Civil War and that carries on over to the events of the solo film. Though, and possible Spider-Man spoilers here, but I'm not sure if Peter's going to make a deal with Satan again to make everyone forget about his identity. That would be really weird. But a pretty great way to introduce Doctor Strange. I'm just saying. In DC TV superhero news, CBS's Supergirl has just cast Jenna Dewan Tatum as Lucy Lane, Lois Lane's brash older sister that nobody talks about. And the CW's Legends of Tomorrow has just cast Casper Crump as Vandal Savage, a really old guy who is also very cranky at superheroes. Doesn't like them. And he also wants to take over the world. There's that. Did not know people actually named humans Casper. Thought that was like strictly for dogs, friendly ghost, or the name of like the second personality living in your body. Hey Peter, do you know who put shattered glass in the baby's crib and wrote Hail Satan on the wall? Because I don't understand.
Peter's not here right now. Can I take a message?
Nah, I'll call back later. And finally, it seems like every week I'm talking about somebody possibly being the Green Lantern in an upcoming Green Lantern movie. Hell man, I may even be the Green Lantern at this point. Pfft, I wish. I would totally risk my life fighting intergalactic battles if it meant saving a little on gas money. Because gas is expensive. Kids, don't get your license. Just go get horseback riding lessons. They run on grass. Grass is everywhere. But anyway, actor Lance Gross is unofficially in the running to play Jon Stewart. And I say unofficially because apparently if you're a famous black dude that posts a Green Lantern picture on Instagram, the internet will make you Green Lantern. But they'll never make you Johnny Storm because you ruined the movie. But yeah, not my first choice, but I like this a lot better than the other rumored Green Lantern, Tyrese Gibson. I mean, I love you, Tyrese, but you are no Jon Stewart. I'm sorry. In all honesty, I would much rather Carrot Top play Jon Stewart than Tyrese Gibson. Also, I guess I should mention that Bungie is completely removing Peter Dinklage from Destiny because his voiceover was so terrible and replacing him with Nolan North because everything is voiced by Nolan North. I mean, if you pick up an apple and hold it really close to your ear, you will hear absolutely nothing. But is it nothing though? Or is it Nolan North using sign language, huh? Think about it. Think about it. Your apple is Nolan North. You are eating Nolan North. What has happened to my life? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it! Or you can just leave a thumbs up on this video, that also makes me happy on the inside. My name is MT, and you just heard a word from a nerd. Catch you guys later.